What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm shooting some B-roll this morning, and I've got some nice overcast clouds. I've got some nice soft light, and I'm working on a video, or I will be next week. I'm gonna be working on a video with this air rifle, and I wanted to go ahead and shoot the B-roll. I'm using my Canon T3i. I've got Magic Lantern on here. The color profile that I'm going to be shooting in is standard, and then I'm using a kit lens this morning, and we're going to be filming in 30 frames per second. But what I wanted to do is just make a video on how to shoot like product B-roll, because I think the T3i is kind of hard to film yourself with. It doesn't have the best preamps, doesn't have continuous autofocus in video. It's doable, I like to do it, but it really shines as a B-roll camera because of the really kind of soft image, the colors that the T3i puts out. Now, I can't remember the brand of this tripod. It was like a Black Friday $75 sale, and it's worked pretty good. One of these is cracked, but it's got the Manfrotto style base plate, and I don't really like that, so I added a cheap Swiss Arca up top. This has a bullhead, which means you don't have to get your tripod legs perfect. I can just loosen right here, level, set my camera in here like this, and pretty much get it at the height that I want the camera to be at, and then I can do really slow pans. And the kit lens has built-in stabilization, so it's pretty smooth. Or I can do bottom to top shots. It's cracked, but it's all good. It's lasted for a couple years. I can also adjust my arm right here, so it does what it needs to do. So I'm going to run my shutter speed at 1/64th, which is what this thing will do. My aperture, when I'm fully closed in or fully extended, my focal length is going to be f5.6. So what I'm going to do is at the wide end, I'm just going to go ahead and change that to f5.6. Still a little dark. I'm going to switch over to manual focus, because with Magic Lantern I have focus peaking, and then I'm just going to angle my subject to where it's picking up a little bit of light there, and I'll show you guys this shot. So I'm going to back out to about right there. So that's at about 24 millimeters. Still a little dark. Let's take our ND filter off for right now. Good, that was about 10 seconds. So nothing super crazy there. We'll punch in. And since I'm on the sights, let's go ahead and do the front sight of the rifle too. And the sun came through the clouds as I was doing that. So let's redo that shot. Cool. So all of those are not really super well lit. The sun is coming this direction. So what I'm gonna do is angle the rifle like that, and then I'm gonna shoot this way, because it's brighter on this side than it is on that. I'm also in my backyard, so I'm trying not to get my house in the background too much. But you can use your kit lens for B-roll, because if your background is a long distance away from your subject, there's some sun. If your background is far away from your subject, you get that separation even at an aperture of f5.6. So we're going to go left to right. Just going to move that a little bit right there, and we're going to get the back of the stock. Another left to right. That one may not be in perfect focus. I didn't check my focus before I did that. So let's redo that. Cool. All right. So lower this down a little bit. I'm going to get a focus pull of the trigger. Now you can do this two different ways with a T3i and Magic Lantern. Use the Magic Lantern focus pull, or you can just do it by hand. I'm just going to do it by hand right here. Just a quick focus pull. Now with STM motors, they don't return to the same spot each time. So I'm just moving that into the sunlight. So you really just have to watch your focus peaking. So I'm going to find focus there. I'm going to hit record. Then I'm going to focus back towards me. I can reverse that clip when I edit it, or I can just keep the camera going, and we're going to watch the focus peaking and just do a slow focus pull. So right about there, let's go fast. And one more. So that last one looked pretty good, I think. Maybe a little dark, but it's cool. Okay, for this shot, I'm just going to do a quick left to right pan. I'm focused in about the middle of the rifle. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Some main takeaways are: leave your shutter speed double your frame rate. Either expose with your aperture or expose with your ISO. Now with this, we're a little limited with our ISO. You want to keep it low. So I'm just exposing either with an ND filter, which is going to change your color, or the aperture. So if you're shooting outdoors, there's nothing wrong with closing the aperture down, getting a little bit more in focus, because my background is 15 yards away from my subject. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you later.